What's good, everyone? It's me, Yolow here, and today we're going to be checking out the semifinals and finals for the Asia Pacific Qualifier for GBB26. Basically, whoever wins this battle gets a qualifying spot into the World Beatbox Championship, or as you guys know, it's called GBB. We reacted to the quarterfinals last time, and they were some insane battles, a lot of unique and very cool styles, and now we're going to be continuing with the semifinals. So we have Sudaran versus Given, and then we have Nero versus AFQ. So we're going to get it started with Sudaran versus Given. I'm super excited, and without further ado, let's just get straight into this absolute banger. Come on, starts.
When I run through the streets, I'm a cold-blooded killer. It's time for a lesson, I'm the one professor. Kick you down and carve you up, I've already beat ya. And when your body drops, I'll still be a cold-blooded killer.
Okay, I like that transition, nice.
When your body drops, I'm a cold-blooded killer. More.
What is that? Is that like a inward click roll? But no, there's a bass texture behind it. It sounds a little bit different. That's a texture I've not heard. That's really cool.
When I run through the streets. When I run through the streets.
Okay.
When I run through the streets, I'm a cold-blooded. What you do?
Yeah.
I'm a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah, honestly, very cool. I would say it was a very solid routine. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of powerful moments. I can feel a lot of battle energy in him. And I also like the background. I mean, I feel like the tapestry in the back is very beautiful. But the candles to the side gives kind of an ominous, I guess, theme to like the setting in regards to the routines. I mean, yeah, honestly, solid round. Nothing really too crazy, but like some cool stuff. Some cool stuff. All right, see Given now. Okay. Ah, look at the background. I knew I recognized it somewhere. The routine reminded me of the Trung Bao routine, where it was just like killer, where he goes like killer, we're gonna murder them. I don't know. I don't remember what the beat contains because I was thinking about that routine while Sudaran was singing it, and I was like, does this remind me of like Trung Bao or something? But I don't remember of what the drop was for Killa, so I just remember that hook. But again, funny thing to mention, that's what the background means.
You think you can want, think playing wrong, huh? It's something no. I will finish all. You think you can want, huh? Think playing wrong.
I like the laugh in that, it's funny. Whoa!
You will not understand all this because this thing is so painful. You can prove that you can get this because this thing is so painful.
It's painful? What?
Sudaran fell into the cage. You got on the World Cup but shit on the stage. Because that's stuff. Because that's stuff. Here we go. Because that's stuff.
No, Glaze giving all the props right there. His post snare, low key, be the best in the world. Like I don't know what to tell y'all. That quality is crazy. I don't know what he said when it came to the this. Let me see.
Something into the cage. You good on the World Cup.
You good on the walker, but shit on the stage. Not even past the LM. Is that maybe for a competition that he competed in? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know the context of the battle that he might be referencing. If anyone has any insight, that'd be pretty cool. But like, yeah, I love how he did the painful and the snort bass. The post snares, mental, absolutely mental. I will say structurally, I did enjoy Sudaran a bit more, but man, the techniques that Given shows with the quality of it, it's immensely just, it's crazy. It's so good. So I mean, yeah. We're gonna watch that part one more time. I'm gonna give this to Given for now, and then we'll just we'll transition into the second round of Sudaran. But wow, one more time.
But shit on the stage.
It's so full. Listen.
Because that's stuff. Because that's stuff. Here we go. Because that's stuff.
Also, quick thing, bro. If he didn't put the captions, I genuinely wouldn't have known what he was saying. Especially when he does the snort bass, because it's really hard to tell. Like, you don't hear it really coherently. I guess you can say, the pronunciation of that word. And I will say, overall, the lyrics were like, whatever. It's expected. Whoa, what's in this? Whoa. I don't think you guys can see it, but like right behind me, there's a tissue and some lotion, bro. I don't know why the placement is so cinematic, but anyways, I'm chatting shit. Sick round. Again, lyrics were meh, but the way he incorporated it in that last part was really cool. I found that a very cool addition. So yeah, let's get into the second rounds.
Switch.
That's how you spell my name, by the way. And at least I have an offline battle history for you to research. But the last time you were on stage was like 2 years ago, brother. To get on my.
That's really good. That is really good. That's a perfect counter to whatever he was saying. Yeah, nice.
I have an offline battle history for you to research. But the last time you were on stage was like 2 years ago, brother. To get on my.
Yeah, nice start. Whoa.
Get on my.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Level up.
Yeah. Whoa.
I know you're not joking around, but it's funny to me because you're just a clown. I am the god and it's time for my rise. You say you're the good, but to me you're a sacrifice.
Ah, come on.
Flow.
Hey, counter. Okay. Yeah, sick. Absolutely crazy routine. Honestly, that was Sudaran's, I will say, his best routine so far in this competition. A lot of cool combos that we have not seen. Very powerful. I mean, the count in the beginning was really cool. The beats were sick. I mean, I don't think I have anything to say for that. It was really cool. A lot of cool elements and techniques that I don't think we've seen throughout his run so far. So for that semifinal, he did give me that wow moment, but he was also incorporating elements that I was like, oh, I've not seen this before, and the execution of it was really, really sick. Genuinely, that was probably Sudarshan's best round. So let's give it to Given. Let's see what he got now.
Switch. Get on my.
Okay, counting in the beginning.
That sounds average.
Wow.
Look at
Okay.
the sky. Hold on and don't cry. Look into my eyes. There's not a single lie.
Nice, okay. Vocals sound good.
Dance. Hit you with the Indian flow. Finish with the swing.
Ah, crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, insane. I didn't get the Indian flow kind of thing he had going on. I was unfamiliar. If you guys got that reference or why the approach he took on that beat is relating to that statement, please let me know. I genuinely don't know what that meant. But like other than that, again, I love Sudarshan's round, and I feel like this was even closer. But like, dude, I mean, Sudarshan still had a lot of cool elements, but I don't know, the composition and structure as a whole on Given's round was so complete. I mean, this is a hard one, genuinely. And even like the ideas for Given, I feel like they're like so much better than what I've heard previously. I feel like in the past, Given has been, and this is someone from knowing or listening to Given for a long time now, probably 5 years now, and it in the past, I would say it felt kind of spammy-ish, you know. But I'm seeing him come with so many different flavors, different I guess you can say different types of sounds, and not sticking to just one specific sound. I mean, he has this cool post-snare, and the post-snare roll that he does, that's what I call it, the post-snare roll. It's so cool, but I'm telling you, the maturity that I am looking at when it comes to Given's rounds now and the way he makes his routines are so much improved, okay? And that's why, and it's not relating to the battle. I mean, it's just a thing that I've noticed over time, especially in a battle like this. So, I mean, overall, I think I would just give it to Given, not for those reasons, just because I feel like his sounds are absolutely insane. The quality is very nice. His technicality is really cool. He has really cool musicality elements. And I'm not saying Sudarshan doesn't have any of that. I feel like Sudarshan shows a high maturity and level of beatboxing in the routines that he performs. But Given is just such a beast, you know what I'm saying? And he has more signature sounds that I recognize from him in his style. Yeah, I think I would give this to Given. Sudarshan, keep going. I'm gonna go to the votes, but I do know who wins already. I just want to see how close the votes are. But like for Sudarshan, I feel like he is more of a live beatboxer than like, because I know this is an online competition, but I can tell based off of these battles that I've seen from him that he must be a powerful foe when it comes to live competitions. Okay, that is so clear to me. Okay. I know when it comes to being on stage, I can tell that he would probably go on there and he would rip it, you know, like just the way his demeanor is, the beat and all of that. So, but yeah, for this, I would have to give it to Given. Let's check out the judge results. And there we go. The winner was a clear sweep for Given. Shout out to Sudarshan. Absolutely insane. Definitely on the map after this competition. He was absolutely nuts. But yep, we will see given in this final. It's going to be very exciting. But yeah, man, crazy. That was a crazy battle. Sorry, my thoughts seemed a bit scrambled. There was a lot going on my mind when it came to giving my like last, I guess you can say, deliberation in my eyes to who won and like why. But like, wow, absolutely crazy battle. Next, we're going to be going to Nero versus AF Cube. This is going to be a sick one, so let's get straight into it. Alright, with Nero first. Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Okay, I know this one. Yeah, nice. Nice.
Switch.
Sudaran, we've heard that from in a live context. We saw him do that against Winner against River when he beat him. Really crazy B. I will say though, in an online perspective, you're more exposed to the flaws because I feel like outside of the crazy moments that were really, really cool, online battle, it's obviously not going to hit as much as the stage, depending on the round. But I will say there are a bit wonky like transitions in those, I guess you could say, in the beats themselves that I thought were kind of weird. But other than that, I feel like the presentation of it was really, really cool. The structure was very, very nice. Even though there were some like moments I thought were like a little like they felt a little iffy. But other than that, the beats were really, really cool. So yeah, sick routine. Let's get to the next one.
I'm gonna pop in a beatbox, make it the sound almost 40 years. Back, I'm gonna pop in a beatbox, make it the boss, back, I'm gonna pop in a on you lose.
Wow.
Face to face, put the bucket on the tempo.
Yes! Yeah, that was hype. Whoa! Doing that crazy combo and then hitting with the boom, 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 boom. Yeah, nuts. Absolutely nuts. Both rounds are sick, but definitely would have to give it to AFQ. Oh my goodness. Cool techniques. And again, that last moment was so high. Very, very sick. Yeah. I will give him the AFQ for now, but Nero can still come back. I still think it's fairly close. So let's get into it.
Switch.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm liking this already. The flow is nice.
Disaster break.
Woo! Ah, wow. Okay. This minimalistic beat and having you like, you know, because I feel like when you do a beat like this and you have a lot of space, you're waiting for those moments where it should like the beat should come back in those empty moments. So you're hitting this like you know, in those moments of emptiness, and then you hit it on beat with that, and it's just wow, so satisfying. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah. I will say the techniques that he's shown are really, really cool, and the way that he's, I guess you can say, like, sequences them are, like, is very, very sick. Structure felt weird in some moments. Like, he would do a build-up, and then I think it was a drop, and then he would build it up again. I'm like, oh, that was weird. And that little middle-ish area before the drop, I thought that was, like, okay. But other than that, very, very cool. Yeah, just a great display of technical, or what is it? Very cool technical techniques. And, yeah, that was, I mean, overall, I thought that was very, very sick. Let's get into the last one.
Switch.
Waiting for the lifetimes, like waiting for my silent life, grinding for the time is through. It's hard to believe I've been true. Begging the light, waiting to die on.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe the winning soul, to let it out, waiting out alone.
Oh, nice.
We gonna let the farmer on the leash.
Wow, that transition was sick. Oh my god, the break it, and then going to the clicks. What? Come on.
We gonna let the fun soul. We gonna.
Ah, then the flow. Whoa. Wow. Definitely the best round I've heard from AFQ. The flow in that moment is really great. In the beginning, he already had you head bopping with the idea. I will say his lyrics and the notes he chose for them were very, very nice. I found that very, very enjoyable. Honestly, if I listened to that a couple more times, that's something that will get stuck in my head. That was very, very nice. And then the original beat he had going with this nice flow and you're just bopping your head. Love that idea. Then he transitioned to something way more technical and just absolutely was flexing. I'm telling you, that was so sick. A lot of cool details and moments, especially that one transition, the break it, then bringing that new idea was just wow. And then of course you wrap it up, go back to that sick flow that he had in the beginning, and bam, that was it. Honestly, the best routine I've heard from AFQ, and I would definitely give this to AFQ. Dude, it's the first time I've ever heard of this guy, and he's smashing this competition. Holy. Let me check out the votes. And it goes to AFQ. Yeah, dude, highly deserved. That was an absolutely insane battle. Oh my goodness, that was nuts. Okay, crazy. And now we have AFQ versus Given, the final. Be so excited for this. I'm really excited to see what both of these titans have against each other. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Let's go. Boom.
Running and falling, realizing, dreaming and swimming to fall, riding and hiding, keep looking. Falling, feeling, I'm gonna.
Yeah, honestly, a really cool idea. Something I noticed immediately was to switch into the handheld microphone, and I believe he did that just so he can flex or have a bit more rawness on the bass, because we have not really heard a lot of bass textures from AFQ. There was a lot of technicality that he's clearly expressed throughout this whole competition. So that switch to the handheld microphone, I was automatically like, okay, why is he doing that? I think he wanted to cup it so we can get a more rawness on that bass noise. And yeah, you did get that. It was kind of hard to hear the kick on that. Like it was hard to hear the impact on that part when it came to him hitting those lip rolls. But other than that, really cool routine. I found some transitions a little iffy here and there, but other than that, I liked his central idea. I found the beats really cool. And of course, we had a lot of new stuff and sounds and comments that we have not heard from AFQ. So honestly, as a first round, I found this very solid. So yeah, let's get it to Given now.
Switch.
I wonder why the love we had is dead. I wonder why you left without a track. I wonder why those words I left unsaid. I wonder why we're sending back to back. I wonder back to back with the 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 back to back with the. I wonder.
Love this.
No, wicked.
I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if it's just me, but the cameraman doing this while I'm bumping like that, it makes my head like, it makes me want to bob my head even more to the beat. The beat is already sick in itself, but I don't know. I feel like the cameraman also adds like a bit more to me bobbing my head. Because I feel like without that, just think about it. The difference are it's very minute, and I'd still be bopping my head even without the camera going up and down. But I don't know. It just adds a little bit of something. So no, yeah, that's just a small little thing I wanted to bring out. I'm not sure if anyone would agree with that, but for me, that's how I feel.
No, wicked. Back with us, back to back with the back with us, back to back with the back with us, back to back with the drop it like a owl.
Switch.
Oh, before we switch, yeah, honestly, overall the routines were very, very fire. But I think I would have to give it to Given. I don't know. I think I found my head bopping more, and there was just a bit of inconsistencies when it came to AFQ. I will say, what Given did at the end to that little switch was effective, I will say, and a really cool moment showing a bit of flexibility and tempo changes. Or it was the same tempo, but like a bit. I think what he did it more. I think it was halftime now. I think that's what it's called. But other than that, I did like Givens a bit more for that reason. But yeah, still crazy first rounds, and we still have the second rounds. I still feel like AFQ can really bring it. So yeah, let's get to the second round. Okay, we got the flannel.
Too easy, man.
Honestly, that rendition of that song, I really love that. That's really cool. I already loved the song originally, and his singing voice and execution of it, he doesn't do the original song distastefully. So yeah, love that. Just something I want to bring up.
Don't come back, no man, no man, no man, we the virgin. Don't come back now. Too easy, man.
Wow. Yeah, that transition was sick.
Cut the shit up.
Yeah, honestly, very, very cool. I like the little counter he had in there where he basically did Given's, I guess, sounds. I thought that was a really cool transition. I like that he didn't do that primarily because it would go wrong because he saw as the answer. So good choice. Just boom and then get that out. I found that really cool. I will say the technicality part at the end was very cool and very impressive, but I found it hard to follow. Overall, the whole picture of the routine felt incoherent in some moments because I felt like we were jumping a bit into different, like, I guess you can say, it was just hard to follow, I would say. It was kind of hard to follow because I feel like in one moment I was swaying to 1B, but it kind of felt like he jumped into another one and another one just to flex that ability. And it was cool. I found it very, very cool. But I feel like when you had a routine, when you have those lyrics, you know, and it's a bit of a swing B, I don't know, that transition to that, it was impressive. but I don't know. I feel like it lost the integrity of the lyrics, and I feel like at that point the lyrics were a bit unnecessary. I don't know. I would have to watch that again just to make sure that I 100% believe that, because I feel like I do, but I was just a bit unsure when it came to that beginning part and then the last part. But other than that, still some cool stuff. Let's get it to Given.
Switch.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back and mama. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back now. You can only do cover. Easy. Drum and technique.
Oh my goodness, the quick post snares in and out is awesome. And you're countering, what is it, the drum and bass beat that he was doing. Oh man, this is a battle. This is a battle, definitely.
Listen, all the partner users spitting out the fire like a hard Celtism and others yogas. We have different style, but listen to this, nobody can defeat me on my poster.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Last beat was very effective. Awesome. I love the placements where he had the boom, but like it was very just like at you. The posters at the end was really cool. Yeah. I feel like you would just have to give it to Given. The drum and bass was cool, and I will say and I forgot to bring this up, the bass on IFQ was cool. A bit hard to hear about the quality of it because I couldn't really tell. It sounded a bit like muffled-ish, but it was still a cool element and something new that he brought. But man, Given going off of that idea or the counter that he had for AFQ's lyrics and then just bringing his own stuff, countering the technicality portion while also incorporating that snore bass and post snare, which is more signature to his style. Honestly, just showing a more transformative round or having a transformative round based off of AFQ's round was just absolutely insane. And then ending it off with the post snares, which even with the last beat, the boom, da, 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 where the post snares were just boom, 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 boom. It was bringing that swing feeling, and wow, it was awesome. Structurally, it felt very nice. Don't know what he was saying. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what he was saying that last portion before he transitioned to that final moment. But other than that, I found it extremely incredible. It was a really cool routine. So yeah, I would give it overall to Given. Let's check out the judges' deliberations. And there we go. Given has won this competition and has qualified to GBB, but unfortunately, due to some issues when it comes to, I think it was like passport issues, he wasn't able to make it. I've seen this guy grind. Like, I'm not even joking. I've seen Given grind for so many years to get into GBB, and it's just really great to see him qualify, but like it's so shitty because of the issues when it came to like, I think it was his passport or something regarding that. I was really excited to see Given show up on stage, especially a competition like GBB, but it's just unfortunate. And especially since it is August by the time I'm recording this, and GBB is a month away, which is actually crazy now that I'm thinking about it. It's a month away, and you know that he doesn't really have a lot of time, because I feel like the people who won wildcards in the previous competitions, it was a long time ago. Like when it comes to the timeline of a before GBB, it was a while back, so they had more time to sort out these issues. But Given, it wasn't even a week after he won and he had to drop out. So I mean, it sucks. But in his place we got Hippie, which is really cool. But also I find very interesting, like imagine you're in AFQ shoe. You know, you make it all the way to the final, and you put up this a crazy final against a beast like Given, and then you lose. Whatever, cool. It happens. You know, you don't win them all, and then he just has to unfortunately drop out and like it's. I would feel a certain way if I was AFQ. Honestly, I wouldn't be not gonna say mad. Yeah, I wouldn't be confused or mad that AFQ might be disappointed in Given dropping out, cuz I mean, in his mind, let's say if I was an AFQ shoe, I'll be like, damn, dude, he really just did this whole competition, lost to me in the finals just to drop out, and now like why did he enter in the competition anyways? But like that's not how it is, you know. But I will say, if I was in AFQ shoes, I would be a little bit salty, especially since it was like a week, not even a week after, but like I don't know. I wanted to think of the perspective of AFQ because when he dropped out of the competition, I was like, dude, imagine the person in the final that had to go against him. Like, I would be a bit salty. But other than that, man, Given, I would have loved to see you in GBB. It's a shame that you couldn't make it this year. But I do have faith that whether it's this competition or any other competition, we will see him in GBB. Okay, one day we will see Given in GBB. He is an incredible talent, okay? Man, it just sucks. But hey, it is what it is. That's just how it goes sometimes. But other than that, this was a crazy competition. I will say, initially, I was a little skeptical when it comes to reacting to this, and Given dropping out was a bit like of a discouragement for me to check these videos out, because I was kind of like, oh, he dropped out. Why should I even react to like this person's journey? But you know, we're here for the beats. The beatboxing was sick, and even then, like hearing a lot of different beatboxers that I was not familiar with, like AFQ, crazy run, absolutely insane. He had some very, very cool stuff. Sudaran, oh my goodness, I know he's gonna be a live beast. Enter this little young kid going into a GBB qualifier is honestly huge. All these competitors, you know, they were all so nuts. So yeah, honestly, crazy battle. I guess that concludes our journey when it comes to qualifiers. So I guess what comes next, I want to do a prediction video for this competition because we are stacked, guys. We are stacked with so many crazy beatboxers. So yeah, I'm really excited for these battles. They're going to be absolutely insane. And yeah, you already know I'm Yolow. I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.
Yeah.